Most people will flush their teenage years down the drain. Not because they're stupid, not because they're lazy, but because no one ever sat them down and said, hey, this time, it's not a rehearsal. It's the show. Right now, you probably feel young. You feel like there's a buffer between you and real life. Like adulthood starts at 20-something, and until then, you're just killing time. Scrolling, waiting, existing. I remember that feeling. I'm John, and I'm here to tell you something uncomfortable. This is your real life. Right now. Not later, not after graduation, not when you get serious. These years matter more than most people realize. And the scary part is that by the time you figure that out, the door has already closed. Let me be clear about something. When people talk about wasting your teenage years, they usually picture some productivity robot. Wake up at 5 a.m., chug cold brew, study 14 hours, start 3 businesses before breakfast. That's not what I mean. That's a recipe for burnout, not growth. What I mean is direction. Most teenagers live completely without it. Wake up, scroll again, watch YouTube, play games, scroll more, sleep. Repeat that loop for 3 or 4 years, and suddenly you're 23, sitting in a room you don't like, wondering where the hell all that time went. It feels like a magic trick. But it's not magic. It's just absence of choice. Here's the reality most people won't tell you. Your teenage years are the easiest time in your entire life to improve yourself.
Think about it. You don't pay rent. You don't have kids. You don't have a boss yelling at you about quarterly reports. You don't have a mortgage, a broken car, or a sick parent relying on your paycheck. What you have, and I need you to really hear this, is time. And time, when you're young, is the most powerful weapon you will ever own. Most adults would kill for your schedule. They'd bleed for 2 hours of uninterrupted focus. You have entire days, and you trade them for dopamine, scrolling, mindless entertainment, hours of content you won't even remember tomorrow morning. Now, I'm not saying entertainment is evil. I play games, I watch dumb videos. Everyone relaxes. The problem isn't the hour you waste. The problem is when that hour becomes your whole life. When you look back at 3 years and all you see is a blur of thumb swipes and autoplay. Let me give you a simple example. If you spent just 1 hour per day learning something valuable, a skill, a language, a sport, a craft, even a small online business, that's 365 hours in a single year. Do that for 4 years of your teenage life. That's 1,460 hours. Do you know what 1,460 hours of focused practice does? It makes you better than most people at that thing. Not because you're talented, not because you're a genius, because you showed up consistently. And consistency over time beats talent more often than talent beats laziness. But here's the problem. Most teenagers never start. They say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start next year. I'll get serious when I'm older.
Listen, I'm not saying your teenage years have to be perfect. You will make mistakes. You will waste entire weekends doing nothing useful. You will fail at things you care about. That's not the problem. That's just being human. The problem is wasting all of it. Because these years are when you build the foundation of everything that comes after. Your mindset, your work ethic, your ability to handle boredom, your relationship with focus, your skills. The difference between people who succeed later in life and people who feel lost at 30, that difference usually starts right here, in these years, in the small choices nobody sees. The extra page you read before bed, the extra 10 minutes of practice when you wanted to quit, The extra attempt after failing the first time. The decision to put your phone in another room for 1 hour. Those tiny moments compound. Slowly at first, then all at once.
But if even a small number of you, even 5%, decide to change one small thing this week, then this video, this message, it did its job. Because your teenage years are not something you get twice. There's no reset button, no second attempt, no new game plus for life. One day, sooner than you think, you'll wake up and realize those years are gone. You won't get a warning bell. You won't get a countdown. You'll just be older, standing in a different room, looking back. And the question you'll ask yourself is very simple. It's not, did I become famous? It's not, did I get rich? It's just, did I waste them? Or did I use them? That choice isn't being made tomorrow. It's being made right now. Every single day. Every single hour. Every single scroll or study session. So here I am, John, telling you what nobody told me.